All right. Welcome to Vibing in the D with Lily. We are on Groove Radio Detroit, Facebook, YouTube. Anybody else visiting from anywhere? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, thumb it up, share it, and leave a comment, join the chat, all that good stuff. But let's get started. With Lily.
Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D with Lily.
With Lily.
Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D with Lily. Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D
with Lily. And oh man, let me tell y'all, I love food. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. And let me see, I can't even remember the first time I got food from this power couple that I'm about to bring home. But I had been getting food from different places and restaurants, and I was just so disappointed back to back, right? I got a seafood boil. I can't even, Lord. I got a seafood boil from these folks, and I about passed out. It was so good. What's up, Ayana Jones? What's up, Lakia? Oh my goodness. When I tell you, food is, Lord. Let me just bring them on. Elbow and BB, okay? Angela Davis is in there. What's up, Angela? You know the deal. You know what's up. Them seafood boils be lit. So I'm gonna bring them on. We're gonna talk about their catering business. They do T-shirts. They have a cooking show. Oh Lord, they just do a lot. They do a lot. So let me introduce to you Elbow and BB of Sensational Sweets and Eats. What it do?
Hey,
What's up? Welcome to Vibing in the D with Lily.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
This
is exciting.
Vibing in the D.
I was telling my viewers that y'all do the damn thing. I'm just gonna say it like that, you know.
Thank you,
Kylie. They need to be on the Food Network, okay?
Oh, thank you, Angela. Thank you.
Be tearing them seafood.
I know that's right.
Put it out there in the atmosphere. Yes.
Put it out there. I mean, but you all have done quite a bit, though. You know, you've done a lot and some surprising stuff. I come up my timeline on Facebook. I'm like, say what? It's like, let me hear before they can't serve us no more. They too busy, you know. What's up, Andy? Man, so when did all this start? Like, you know, I know you guys have been together for quite some time, and you know, what you do, you start off cooking for her and you just snagged her in. What happened?
We met almost 20 years ago.
Almost 20 years ago. Actually, in March it'll be officially 20 years
since we met. And when we met, initially it was like I wasn't even trying to hit, you know, he was trying to holler at me, and I'm like, I don't want to be bothered, because I was at that point I was done dating. I was just fed up with men. But little did I know that God sent him to me, and
all right,
and the rest is history. But I was already baking at the time. And I was, you know, just like little small time baking, like taking stuff to work and selling it, little cakes and stuff. And then he could cook. He was a cook, but he wasn't a baker. So when he first cooked for me, I just truly did not believe it. We talked about this on our show, Cooking with Ease, how he made lasagna. That was the first meal that he made for me. And I was like, your grandma made this. You did not make this. Your grandma made this lasagna. He like, no, I really did, because I didn't know he was a cook.
She didn't. She just couldn't believe it.
It was so good. I'm like, no, you didn't make this. You know,
I
I
Lasagna.
guess because I was in my back then. I was in my little hood clothes back then, so I guess the hood guy couldn't cook no lasagna.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
looked like a little thug.
We had to. She thought I was pulling out the Stouffer's.
I was like, nah, you ain't your grandma. Nah, your grandma made this lasagna. You trying to woo me off your grandma food? Now, that ain't right. He come out real. I did make it. So eventually I did. Ended up believing him, and I'm like, oh, he's telling me he could cook. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I ran it all down after that.
Yeah.
When I first met her family, I was cooking almost every weekend for them. I had all kinds
oh my
of
God,
stir fries.
He moved my whole family. Oh my God, they were like y'all, because we would fellowship after church on Sundays. We would go to my grandmother's house. That was the tradition, and we always ate, talked and hung out together. And so when I introduced him into the family, he's bringing food. So they like, when y'all coming Sunday? What y'all bringing? They got hooked. They got hooked. I'm like, they all like, what y'all bringing to eat?
They had their Tyrone Biggums going.
Everybody was addicted, So they like, ooh, you better keep him, So
there it was.
So there it was, Then I ended up teaching him how to bake. So once he started baking, and then he taught me some stuff about, I always cook, but he taught me some stuff, and then I taught him how to bake. And then we just became Elbow and BB.
Just moved on, moved up, moved on.
Yeah.
I like that.
Been at it for a long time.
I like that.
Yeah. And then let him tell it. Oh, I can bake better than you now. I'm like, wait a minute, you forgot who taught you. Don't do that to me now. You forgot. Okay, I got skills because you got your skills from me. So don't we be playing around in the kitchen. He be talking trash. And I'll be like, I gotta let him know. Yeah. I was the baker.
Now, there's still some stuff that I just will not share with her because she has the tendency to try to take my recipes and not make them mine no more.
They become BB specialties.
Yeah. Yes. People already calling her every day to see what's going on. They don't even call me no more.
Well, the lasagna has become mine now.
Yeah, I won't even make it.
I didn't know how to make lasagna. I didn't know how to make lasagna. And my mom never made lasagna when I was growing up. So I didn't know how to make it. And so he taught me how to make it. So now I make the lasagna.
I just refuse to make it. Since she made it hers.
Right. She could do it.
He's like, wait a minute, what you doing? Right. I'm like, I'm putting my own skin on it. Okay, this is what a cook does.
Listen, fellas, you can't give him everything. All right. Don't give it all to him. You gotta keep something for yourself. Right. Cut the light out. Don't let her see the recipe.
Hey, what's up, Nubian, Jervis? Who else joined in here? God damn it, with Cheese TV is in the house. Hey, y'all. Butler.
Hey, Bianca. That's
Aaron Thomas.
Hey, sister.
What's up?
Yeah, both of them in there.
Hey, sisters. His sister, my sister, they both in here.
And you're a twin.
Yes, I am.
I took my glasses off. I'm like, wait a minute now. Both
yeah, somebody else walking around with my face.
Did she cook too?
She not like me, but she could do a little something.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I remember when we were in college, she would make homemade pizza. And it was like we had everybody at our door in school want pizza. She could do that. She had her little dishes that she can make.
Yeah, she gets it in.
She gets it in.
That's what's up.
As talking about don't be stingy with the recipe.
Which one?
No, don't be stingy.
The lasagna.
Man. So tell us when Sensational Sweets and Eats started.
Oh, let's see.
Well, like I said, I was already baking and selling, and then when he came aboard, we
collabed it immediately.
It just started kind of right away. Yeah, kind of right away. And then, we were like really, really on a small scale. Like every now and then somebody would ask us to cook something and we like, okay, we can make a few dollars. Okay, let's do this. Mm-hmm. So we came up with a name and then we just went for it.
Yeah.
And we had our moments where we would kind of stop because like we had our daughter in 2000, then we had our youngest child. And so she took a lot of time. So we had to kind of put the brakes on the business.
Right.
For a couple of years, so we were in and out. And, like every time we would get to the point, we say, we're going to stop. We tired. We're going to stop doing this because we were still working full-time jobs and then raising our kids. Mm-hmm. And it was just getting to be a lot because they were younger then. They needed more from us. So every time we tried to quit, it was like we got real back in.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, this is what we're supposed to do. The Lord knows this. So we just never could quit. We would take a little hiatus, but we would come right back.
That's because the food is good.
Yeah, I'm glad. I am glad. And we thank you for always.
You can't run away from it. If it's good, it's good.
You can't. But we thank you for always being a support.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, it's legit. It's legit. Yeah. Y'all are sensational.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at a couple of things right quick and then get into some other thoughts.
Yeah.
Man,
ooh-wee.
Look at that. I'll be like, hey, Dennis. And then I see that food. I'll be like, oh, snap. Now, let me
Dang, that's us in the kitchen sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that. Who made that?
The whole promo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it together.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks.
You did that. I asked you for a bunch of pictures because, we're talking about the food and all that stuff. And you know what? It's so funny. Everybody that posts food, it don't look all that great all the time.
Right.
Sometimes the food be looking so horrible that you don't want it. Right. And presentation is a lot because, and then I've even seen people use pictures that of food that they didn't even cook.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. They do that themselves. But
what's up, DJ King Jones Powder Pink? What's up? You can't even eat shellfish. Oh man, they got more than shellfish.
Yeah, they got more. There's a lot to offer.
We got everything. Yeah, I take the shell off for you. No, I'm just
it's still fish.
Right. Still can't get around the allergy, but yeah, I didn't see some. Oh man, I know you probably seen the food group on Facebook where the people be posting stuff talking about, oh, my wife hooked me up, and I'd be like, well, you need to get a divorce because that food, some of that stuff be looking so hit. I'd be like, oh Lord, this is making my stomach turn.
Yeah, I ended up leaving the food groups because I got so disgusted with some of the pictures, and people play around in there and they post nasty pictures on purpose.
On purpose.
This is disrespectful to the culinary art. So I just was like, I can't do it. I quit those groups.
Like y'all being disrespectful like Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
So these pictures are what I put together. I put all of them together, and just to show you guys quite a few of the things that Elbow and BB do. Like she said, she bakes, and then they put together these amazing dishes and entrees, and they do catering. So let's check this out right quick.
Ooh, wee.
Man,
That good.
My goodness.
man, I was drooling and things. While I was looking at it, I was like, oh Lord, let me go eat a cracker or something, Man, so yeah, I have got to try that hibachi. I got to try that.
Oh yeah,
It's so
absolutely.
much. I gotta have a little party or something when the world open back up, and get that
But
hibachi.
you know what? We can make it smaller for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, well, let me order that tomorrow.
Yeah, that
Oh
and the
man,
seafood boil is our most popular sellers right now.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
you
got
got the
four.
food for music.
I'm ready to eat. I know that's right. Because even we was sitting here like, dang, that's our food.
Oh man. So there the wedding cake though. The wedding cake, that looked beautiful.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was dope. I have a friend of mine that's in the chat. I don't know if she's still in there, but she makes cakes, really beautiful cakes as well. So I get amazed at stuff like that. Like, man, how long does it take you to make that cake, that white cake?
Ooh, it's some steps to
Yeah,
that. Ooh,
cakes are labor intensive, and so a lot of people they'll say, "Oh, cakes are so expensive because of the labor that's
yeah.
involved."
I think that cake right there, I think it took us about what, 3.5 hours,
three,
something
four
like that.
hours. Yeah, for that cake.
Man,
Yeah,
and
maybe
the
even
more
longer.
layers, the more time.
Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's stuff that you have to do to even get to the next step. Like you got dirty icing it, letting that set up, then ice it again, let that set up. Then you want to smooth it out, get all the corners together before you even get to the decorating part. So it's
Yeah, it's
like
a
you
lot of
said, labor
steps.
intensive.
Yeah, it's labor
So
intensive. Yeah,
Yeah, I
especially
know
those
that.
fondant cakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cakes can be very expensive. I mean, even to order like a carrot cake or a pound cake from somebody can be. I guess
yeah,
I guess some people will call it expensive. I just, if it's good, I ain't mad.
right.
I ain't mad about it, but I can't be ordering the whole cake by myself. I'll be sitting in the corner with a foam coming out my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
They're OD'd
Overdose
on
on
some
the whole
cake.
damn thing.
Right.
I can't be doing stuff like that. So when did you first do like a celebrity catering?
Oh
Oh
wow.
my gosh, it was awesome. That was in August. I believe it was in
Yeah,
August
that
of
was in
last
August.
year.
Mm-hmm.
We cooked for Jamal Willard, the guy who played Biggie and Notorious.
Right.
So he was here shooting the movie. So
Uh-huh.
it was like incredible. And he actually ate dinner in our home with us.
Wow.
So it was awesome. So we cooked for
Yeah.
him
Let's
and we
listen to
served.
what he said. Let's listen to what he said.
Going on, it's Jamal Willard, aka Mr. Blue Ray, and right now I'm just chilling. We just ate some great food, and I gotta give the big ups to Sensational Sweets and E for the beautiful victory dinner. We're shooting a movie, and this is my cousin right here. Yeah, he just became my cousin overnight for this great food. You understand me? And we're gonna do our thing. And if y'all need catering or whatever, y'all holler at them. Man, I'm co-signing the food and the blessings. Y'all stay tuned.
What did you make for
Ah,
wait.
This
We need to give y'all a round of applause for that.
thank you.
thank you.
What
So
did you
what
actually make?
well, it was quite a few different things that we prepared because he was very specific at what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really want anything heavy. He really just wanted turkey burgers. And
Mm.
we did him some turkey burgers, but we also did we did seafood.
We had some king crab legs because he had a guest with him and she was king crab, so we did that. Um, We also had a really nice pasta salad. And what else did we have?
I did my famous chicken strips. They like nobody else's. You know, my chicken strips, they actually crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. You just ain't gonna get that nowhere. And I don't care how many times I share that recipe with people, they still can't get it.
I can't get it. That's one thing I can't do it. He can stand over me and watch me cooking it, and it still won't taste like his. So that's just like you can steal the recipe, but the sauce won't taste the same. That is so true.
So true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely had fun catering to him while he was here.
Yeah.
It was definitely a great experience.
How did that even happen? Like how did y'all even get that?
Well, my close friend, he's almost a cousin to my family. He actually wrote the movie that Jamal is in, and he asked me to help produce the movie. So I'm actually the executive producer on that movie as well. Yeah,
and I'm in the movie,
and BB is in the movie as well. So it's called Still on My Block. So that'll be coming out sometime in the summertime this year.
Look at y'all, celebrities all the way around the circle.
Yep. So we had him in the movie, and it was a wonderful experience. Wonderful experience. So he's so down to earth.
Yeah. But he was for real when he said, "You my cousin," because like ever since then, every time he comes to Detroit, which he comes here often, he always calls him, and they might hang out a little bit. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So they've developed a friendship.
Yeah,
that darn food, boy. I tell you,
I share it.
That's it. They say food and music a bridge a gap.
You are not lying about that. You are not lying about that. So what was the next one?
Coco Brown.
Farrah Coco Brown from the Tyler Perry show, For Better or For Worse.
And from the movie Single Moms Club.
Yeah, so she was here as well.
She's in the same movie.
Oh, she's
same
in the same
movie. Same movie. Yep.
Look at that. Look.
Yeah, they came on in different time frames. So he was here and filming in August, and she was in September. So we actually had the opportunity to cook for her as well.
Wow!
So, and it was just amazing.
Let's listen to what she said about it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, comedian actress Coco Brown, and I have got to shout out my people, Lamar and BB of Sensational Sweets and Eats. When I tell you, honey, you don't need no restaurant. Just have them come and cater your food. Baby, let me tell you something. And I am a food connoisseur, honey, okay? I'm a former fat girl that speaks from a fat spirit. This food was amazing. Cooked with love. To watch this couple cook together. So not only are you seeing the love is going into the food, and it's amazing. So please support this Black-owned husband and wife business. Okay? Date night. You don't feel like cooking for the kids. You just don't feel like cooking. Whatever you want, some good food. Trust and believe. And filled with love. Sensational Sweets and Eats. My people's support.
Oh my God. I'm about to cry all day again. That was amazing.
She put y'all out there for real. That's nice.
Yeah,
that was some good stuff. That was amazing.
The truth.
So yeah, I mean we had some wonderful experiences with those two, and we got a good friendship with them. It's continuing. You know, we talk to both of them outside of work. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what made you start the cooking show, Cooking with Ease?
Oh man.
Well, you know, we had played around with it. You know, we've been podcasting for a number of years. We actually have our own podcast. Yes, since 2016. And we're on and off with that too, because we just get busy. We're doing some of everything. So our podcast, we're on and off with that. But we actually interviewed Coco years ago on our show. So we actually met her years ago.
Okay.
And then So we started podcasting, and then we were like, well, maybe we should go off into a cooking show because everybody wants to see us cook. They want to know what we're doing in the kitchen. So we decided, this was right before Christmas. We were like, maybe we should just go ahead and start filming.
Yep. Invite them into our home. Let them see what we do. Be an inspiration to somebody else. Show people how to really cook good food and take good pictures.
Yeah. Right. Right. They'll be taking pictures of that salad with all that ranch dressing on it.
Right. Oh my God. It's not a salad. It's swimming in ranch.
Right.
So, you want a little lettuce with your ranch.
Right.
Hot mess.
Look, and all those starches on the plate. You got mac and cheese, you got corn, you got potatoes, all on the same plate. I'm like, wait a minute.
I have never understood that. Like, I have like people that make dinners and they have preset what they're gonna have in the dinners. It'll be mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and some kind of rice mixture, something in the same plate.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, y'all didn't learn.
I don't want all that.
Food group. That's some heavy food right there. All of that
it's
together.
Supposed to be your protein, your starch, and your veggie. That's it.
Then you be wondering why you walking around. I can't do nothing right now.
Right.
I can't move.
Right, that's some heavy food.
I've been paralyzed from starch.
Right. Right. I got so much starch to be down. I can spit on my clothes and iron them. Let's check out your channel a little bit. You're on YouTube. The name of the channel is You Talk About It. And your show, you have 2 episodes right now for Cooking with Ease. And let's see. Go to the first episode and just jump to the middle.
Happened with the lasagna. So when Elbow and I first started lasagna for me, and it was so good. I just did not believe that he made it. I actually didn't know that he was a cook. So like we just met. So he made this lasagna, and it was so yummy. It was so yummy. I'm like, you didn't make this. Your grandma made it. He's like, no, I made it. I'm like, stop lying. Your grandma made this lasagna. You did not make this. But anyway, it turned out he really did. And so for years, as we were dating and after we got married, he was making this lasagna. So one day, and I didn't grow up eating lasagna in my household. I don't know why my mother didn't make lasagna. So I didn't know how to make it. So one day,
my mama made lasagna. It was special.
And then
see, my father was the gourmet cook in our family. From time to time, he would go in the kitchen and lay it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Because mine is better. I don't want to cook it no more. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have Elbow put this in the oven.
Yeah, as he walked away because he don't want to be her sous chef no more.
Let me see. I'm just trying to get to the end here.
Good.
Man, when I saw this, I was like, I got to get this. I got to get this stuff and make this at home.
And it's really easy.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Oh, wait, look at that. It's all saucy.
Scoop that out.
Yeah, I know next time, y'all, I'm going to move the bottle out the way because that was... I was in my zone.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
I see my sister on here talking about the chicken strips.
Look at that. And it was just 25 minutes, y'all. 25 minutes.
Look at that. Ooh, wait. I might have to make that tomorrow.
Let me get y'all address. I know where y'all live.
Yeah.
Ride my bike over there.
Come on.
A little bit of that sauce on there.
So we got a question for you.
Okay.
Moki would like to know, is it hard going to someone else's house and eating their food when you know how yours would have tasted?
Ooh, baby. Yes, it is. I'll be looking at, I'll be like, even our kids.
Yeah, our kids, they bad.
They like, ooh,
they look at me and look at her like,
they like, you know, it really is.
I'm probably gonna lose some family members after this. Cause I ain't gonna hold you up. But listen, my grandmother, I got that from her. If your food ain't right, she gonna politely take it from you, cause she don't let nobody in her kitchen. She used to let nobody in it. That mess will go from the front door before you even get to the dining room. It's gone. From the front to the back, on out the door.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she wasn't playing that.
Wow.
But on that, you know, if I go somewhere, I just tell them, "Oh, we just ate."
It depends. You know, like we've been to his sister's house, and she had a wonderful spread. You know, but it depends. You know, I won't be. I'm not that finicky where I won't taste something. But if it looks okay, I'll taste it. But I watch people in the kitchen. You know, some people, they do things in their kitchen and they're not aware of. So if they're tasting something, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
If they're tasting something and they're standing over the food, I won't eat it. I mean, with me and him, we just be eyeballing everything in the kitchen. Like, wait a minute, don't eat them because they ate a chicken and put it. They didn't wash their hands. I mean, we're extra in the kitchen, so we really observe. So I'm very funny about eating at other people's houses.
Now I know.
You never know.
I know.
Somebody might be scratching. Burn in the pot after this.
Oh man!
You know,
skin flakes up in there.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't aware of what some people aren't aware of being sanitary in the kitchen, especially if you're cooking for other people. So I'm just extra funny, and it has rubbed off on our children so bad because they're the same way.
Wow. So I know on your cooking show, you made the point, you know, you wanted to look good for the camera, and that, you know, you're not wearing gloves, y'all eating your own food, blah blah blah. But what are some things that people definitely need to think about when they're catering for other people?
You definitely got to wear your hair up. If you're, you know, like with me and all of this, I definitely wear my hair up. Because if once a piece of hair is seen, it's over.
Yeah, your business is shut down. It's over. It's over. Ain't nobody gonna order from you. And everybody on social media gonna know because they gonna post that plate.
Right.
They gonna hold the spread.
Put a piece of hair in their food, you know. So, and we even got rid of years ago. We had a pug, and we even got rid of him, unfortunately, because we were cooking and he started shedding. So we were like, "Oh, you got to go. You got to go. We love you." So we got rid of the dog and everything because we want to make sure that our business is protected and we have a reputable business.
Right.
So we definitely wear our hair. Wear my hair up. We wear gloves. I mean, we're just extra clean. We wash our hands. Like I said, if we taste it, we have to taste the dish. We don't use that utensil. We don't put it back in the dish once we taste it. Because I've seen Paula Deen. I've seen some other people on Food Network who do that. And it's just like, like I said, that goes back to people do stuff in the kitchen not knowing.
Yeah, you don't know.
You got to be aware.
And as far as me, I wear a baseball cap. When I'm cooking for folks, I put a hat on, you know, and we wear gloves. And just make sure you washing your hands after every step. That way you know you don't cross contaminate, none of that kind of stuff.
No cross contamination.
And then make sure y'all counters be clean too, because
you know, it's like that goes back to animals. You know, some people have animals and cats.
You be seeing them on YouTube and they be all preparing stuff, and then here comes the cat.
You know, you have to get
just all in the camera,
so,
looking at you. Like,
you know,
and
and not saying that everybody, you know, people, and not everybody with pets, you know, you have to be careful, but some people are not.
They're not.
They're very comfortable with their pets being in the kitchen. So that's just something that we're not, because we're cooking for other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
and then make your stuff presentable.
Yeah.
Get you some nice boxes. Everything don't have to be in the foil pan or being served on some kind of aluminum something.
Or paper plate.
Or get you some good boxes to package your fruits up in. You know what I mean?
Wait, let me tell y'all this though. I don't even care, because I was mad. I was absolutely mad. And I think I told you, BB, about this. I ordered a cake from somebody, and oh Lord Jesus help me. Okay, I ordered the cake. I was excited. Well, I ain't gonna say what kind of cake it was. We ain't gonna put them out there like that. Because I told them, please don't do that no more. I ordered the cake. You're supposed to let the cake cool, huh?
Yeah.
The cake didn't get cooled. It got immediately wrapped in aluminum foil.
Oh.
Then it got taken from the wrapped in aluminum foil as it was hot as hell. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Put in a Ziploc bag, the freezer bags, and sealed up, huh? And then it was wrapped in some grocery bags, huh? You
so
follow
it
me?
Was mushy in the mug when you got it open.
Then
that was a hot mess.
Whatever perfume they had on, everything smelled like the perfume. I was so disgusted. I felt like Keisha Cole. I felt like Keisha Cole. I just, I was disgusted. I was disgusted when when they handed it to me, it was hot. It was so hot. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm not even thinking right then. I'm just like, my thought was, let me get this cake, take it in the kitchen, and and unwrap it and put it in, put it on a plate or something so it can cool off, because it was hot. It was really, really hot. And I'm like, my goodness. So
they must have baked that in the car.
They must have did. I took the aluminum foil off. Well, first I had to take it out the Ziploc bag, and I'm like, damn. So I take the aluminum foil off, and it was, oh man, it was horrible. Yes, it was a hot mess, Nubian. The cake was chewier than gum. It was gooey and chewy all on. It was a bundt cake style, and it was gooey, and I was so disgusted. And even aside from that, the perfume, and it wasn't that, don't nobody want your food to smell like perfume anyway, but it wasn't even that kind of perfume that smelled good. It smelled like an auntie from 1972. When I tell you I was disgusted, I just was like, you know what? And I told the person, I said, that cake was just, it was no good. It was no good because you didn't let it cool first.
Yeah, I'm glad you told them, so they.
I'll take that into consideration.
Into consideration, they ain't gonna have no business.
That's it. I was like, oh, okay, won't be ever. And I won't tell nobody.
We pride ourselves on great customer service first, presentation second, and then that taste just keep you coming. That's it.
Man, we put love into the food, and that sounded like what you had was a rush job.
That sounded
and they didn't even care. They just wanted to get it to you. They didn't even care.
Like hate.
They was mad at you. They was mad at you.
Right. I must have told the wrong joke or something somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened.
They was mad at you.
Oh man, it was horrible.
Oh my God.
Now, aside from the seafood boils and the hibachis, you do chicken and spaghetti, huh?
Yeah.
So let me tell y'all this little story right quick. You know, couple people in the chat know about this because anyway, so it was a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. You posted that you was doing it was like a smaller portion of seafood boil, or you could get chicken and spaghetti, the wings and the spaghetti. So I'm like, I didn't have so many seafood boils. Let me see how this chicken and spaghetti is, you know. So I immediately ordered. I was like, I didn't read. Reading is fundamental, you know. Reading is important. So I ordered it, and then I started telling everybody, tomorrow I'm gonna be having me some spaghetti and chicken wings, and I know it's gonna be good because everybody be doing it. So I'm just talking about it, and I even sent you a message, and I was like, let me know because I go live around 1:00, and you probably was like, oh, she go live on, you know. So I'm like, you're like, okay, I'll let you know when it's on the way. And I'm like, okay, cool. So Friday come, and my friend was like, when your food coming? I said, I don't know. I guess around 4 or 5 or something like that. I was like, but I'm hungry. I ain't even eat yet. And then, so then around, it got to be close to 4. I said, let me see what's going on. So I don't want to be, upstairs or something like that. So I had hit you up, and you was like, that's Sunday.
Like, wait a minute, did you read the post?
All I saw was I saw the pictures. I saw this picture, and I was like, I ain't had no chicken and spaghetti in a minute. I saw that picture, and that's all I saw. And then I went to PayPal, like, boom, here you go. And I just was ready on Friday. Then wait, that ain't even the end of it. So Sunday came, and I had a headache that day. I really wasn't feeling all that great, and I was downstairs, and I left my phone downstairs on the charger, and I went upstairs. To get something, but I sat down, and I was like, my head hurt, and I laid down, right? And for some reason, I jumped up, right? And it was like, I don't know what time it was, 5 or 4:30. I don't know what time it was. And I was like, something didn't feel right in my spirit. And I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So I went downstairs, and I looked at my phone, and you had sent me a message, and I was like, I'll be damn.
Just missed your delivery.
And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh, I fell asleep. I'm sorry. But y'all brought it back. But I'm like, oh.
And then I felt bad bringing it back because I'm like, because we take pride in our food. It wasn't as fresh as it could have, it should have been from the first time, the first attempt. So I'm like, oh, I hate to give you food that's been sitting here for a couple of hours,
That was my fault. I was starving. I was bored that Friday.
You was anxious for that spaghetti and chicken.
I really was, but at the end of the day, it was delicious. The chicken, I don't know how you fried it with Jesus or something. I don't know, but it was absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
And the spaghetti, it was enough spaghetti for me to eat some that day, huh? And the next day too.
All right.
There you go.
It was delicious, but I tell you,
I was looking at my phone like, wait a minute, it's Sunday. Why she asking me when the food gonna be? I was like, it's Friday.
I was too anxious.
Like, that's on Sunday. I'm like, well, she ain't read the post.
Ooh, I can't. I can't. Man, but I tell you what, it ain't no joke. Y'all do what y'all do, and y'all do it good, and don't stop doing it. And if it gets celebritized to the point where you ain't gonna be able to give me a little notice, you know what I'm saying? Because my barber didn't give me no. Well, we got notice because of other things, but my barber didn't. I didn't know my barber wasn't going back to it, you know. So let me know. So I don't be out here looking like Pookie, okay?
You got it. Like our family, some of our family members, they're like that too. Like that's this cake that I make. It's a chocolate bundt style cake that I make, and they call it the crack cake. Because the first time they had it, they was like, "Oh my God, what did you put in that cake?"
They was scratching for days.
Addicted. When you gonna make some more of that cake?
Yeah, I was up early that Friday. I was ready. I was probably ready Thursday night. Her own twin sister want her wings to drop when she driving up to the house. Man.
Oh yeah, she got wings and spaghetti that day too on Sunday.
I tell you, I gotta get some of that crack cake. Probably shouldn't, but you know, hey. It is.
Oh, that's my aunt. That's my aunt. She know about that crack cake.
And
I hate, you know what? And I really don't like to call it that because you know crack. I really don't like to call it that.
But it be having
it's that addictive.
It had you fiending.
Well, you don't want to call it the 12-step cake neither.
You definitely gonna need a program after you eat that.
My sister, she been trying to get the recipe for years, and she did. We actually kind of had a little tiff because she want the recipe, but I'm like, I'm not giving up the recipe. But she got mad because I'm like, nah, you gonna be in your kitchen overdose. No.
She's your girl, it's crack.
So what's coming up for Elbow and BB and Sensational Sweets and Eats and Cooking with Ease?
Well, we are Elbow and BB is writing their own movie now.
Oh.
So, it's about 50% done with the writing, and we moving off into that era. Into that movie thing. We're gonna see what that'll bring for us. And we're gonna keep filming these cooking shows and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, we got some things coming up. We probably do some filming this weekend and have it posted by Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Valentine's Day shows. You know, since Valentine's Day is coming up.
Give them something that that they can do at home and not spend a whole lot of money. So crack cake it is.
Gotta get one. Well, gotta get one.
We can split it. Oh man, that's awesome. So I'm looking forward to whatever you all got going on, and keep doing what you're doing. You do it well, and
we watch this show all the time, and I cracks up. Sometimes I can't wait till lunchtime. You be having me going.
Right.
For all my guests that's on here, y'all gotta tune in to her lunchtime chat. I'm telling you, she will have you laughing, not eating your sandwich, because you ain't gonna be able to chew nothing. She had you laughing so hard.
Yeah. We both working from home. We tune in when we can.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And that's actually on a different channel, guys. The lunchtime chat is on my other channel called Experience. and I'll actually play the promo for that. Join me for lunch every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube channel Experience, the Facebook group Lunchtime Chat with Experience, and also Groove Radio Detroit. See you then. Eccentric, bath and body. Deliciously scented body scrubs, whipped body butter, whipped soaps, products for the eccentric man, body oils, and so much more. Please visit eccentricbnb.com today.
Okay.
Had to play that. That is that's a local business in Detroit. She makes some really awesome products. So check her out. And she's one of my advertisements on the shows, Yeah. Elbow and BB cooking in the D with Lily. I like that. Well, I appreciate you all for coming on the show. Feel free to share this on your page, and like I said, keep doing what you're doing. Let us know when Barack Obama and Michelle had y'all cook for them. Let us know so we can
I'm aiming for
Yep. Put it out there.
Yeah. So thank you very much for being supportive of my show, and thank you for the delicious food that I've had thus far and that I'm gonna have very soon again.
Thank you
for all the support.
All the support and having us on. This was a blast. I really enjoyed this.
Yes.
It's really nice.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the guests tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody that tuned in to the show. Make sure you give the algorithms what they need and thumb this up. Make sure you also go follow Elbow and BB on Facebook and also YouTube. In the description of this video, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you'll be able to click the link and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Watch their videos, give them some love, and follow them on Facebook so you know what's going on. Anything else, peeps?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it for me.
Sensational Sweets and Eats on Facebook.
All right.
Check us out.
That's what's up. Okay. Thank you again. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And we will see you all next Friday. And have a good night.
Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D with Lily. Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today. Vibing in the D
with Lily.